Hey, welcome back. This is one of the places I wanted to visit, and I think with the tide being up right now, this actually is the most easterly point in the UK mainland, and I'm sitting right here, dangling my feet that you can't see, on the most easterly point of the UK mainland. I'll see if I'm still here tomorrow during the day and show you that as well, but yeah, I've been to the most northerly point. I've been close-ish to the most westerly point in the UK mainland. And obviously this is the most easterly point that I'm sitting at here now, and soon I'll be visiting the most southerly point in the UK mainland. But for now, I'm going to hang out with the wind turbine there at the most easterly point in the UK mainland, Ness Point. So last night I was just sitting there. I would have been well wet if I was sitting there now. Well, this is as east as we get. Gotta head south now. Oh, how cool is this little pathway? And this little sandy trail. This is bloody beautiful, this. Lovely walk through the Suffolk countryside. It's not even the countryside, I'd say the seaside, because the beach is very close. Look at this walk. What a spot on walk. This would have been a nice place to park, but it's forecast to rain for the next day straight. And I know with my van and mud, the van just goes down and down and down. And the tyres do get it out, but I just end up leaving very deep tyre ruts. And, you know, I don't want to destroy these places. See, I'm just parked around the corner a bit. You might even be able to see. No, I haven't got the X-ray camera on, unfortunately, but yeah, just over there. That's where I'm parked. Like I say, I checked this out. It's a nice little area. I'd much rather be parked here in the middle of the bush than where I am, but like I say, I would get in and out just fine. I certainly wouldn't leave it looking as green as it is currently. Let's just say that. Let's test out the lower light, shall we, on this camera. I'm just here by a man-made reservoir, as you may be able to see. And look at this mad little abandoned house. Not a house, like a little fishing shack or something. You can actually see the van just over there. Just on the right there. Oh, hello. I tell you what, I wasn't expecting this. Just came across an old bunker in the forest just off the trail here. Let me see if I can get inside. I unfortunately assume it's going to be full of rubbish, but let's have a look, shall we? Well, I didn't go in the bunker. I'm gonna get a bit more appropriately dressed for dealing with what's usually inside World War II bunkers nowadays. But yeah. Anyway, the reason I even came here was to look at that. Look at that power plant, and also the water that I haven't even showed you yet. So much water you just don't even know about. Now there it is, there's the water. Yeah, there's the bunker down there. Just hiding. Being a bunker. Yeah, I dare say before they built this little seawall here. It never zooms right back out. There we go. Before they built this little seawall here, so that was a pretty spot on spot for it. Sea to sea. See all the ships coming in and that, being like, what up? Look at this dude. Little Barbie deer. There's one there. And then to the left, there's the two of them. All the animals are out there. I has me appropriate footwear. Let's God, this is a bit of a maze with all these little holes. I'm going to go through that gate because there was some creaking things happening in this forest, and I want to see what they are. Let's have a ganders. I haven't found what was creaking, but I found this sign. It says deep water, keep out. Yeah, it looks like there's a little ravine there. Actually, unless it was just the sign or something creaking in the wind. But it sounded like a creaking door hinge. I was hoping to find I don't know, like a mad little house, abandoned house or something. Anyway, I'm gonna crack back out of here. Look at how dodgy I look, man. I need to get out and get the hat off because it's kind of warm. On the way back out, I found what the creaking noise was. Listen. Oh, it's not. That's exactly the noise that I was hearing last night in the pitch black. The wind would blow that. Whew. Anyway, fucking sweating now. Well, there's no mad little abandoned houses there, so it's time to strip off, isn't it? Let that ponytail run wild. God, that breeze actually feels so good. Anywho, back at the van. I always seem to find these little fly tipping spots. It's unfortunate, but what I will say, at least, is there's been no more fly tipping since I've been here. Still need to get that sorted, like. Oh, are you ready? We're gonna do one of those classic door opening shots. Oh, here comes the opening. There we are. Isn't that beautiful? Oh yeah. I'm just big chilling under the M2. It's not too bad under here, to be fair. It's been quiet enough. There's no one around. In fact, this was busier at like midnight. It was actually busier at midnight. Anyway, you see me in the daylight here, because I've got to brush my hair. So yeah, I thought I'd go through, you know, do a bit of a MiGlyShebb salon or something like that. You know, it's not really going to be that much because it's just flowing through my hair, or just ripping them out, either way. But I can't feel them being ripped out, which is always a good sign. I'm going to have to switch hands, yeah. Whoop, whoop. There we go. And look at this direction now. Yeah. I think that was a pretty successful hairbrush myself. I haven't finished yet. Yeah. Look at that. Anyone want a purple hairbrush? I'm going to have to sort that out. I'll show you the under the M2 a little bit, outside the ultra wide, because it's a bit pants, the ultra wide. You've got a staircase up there that leads into the train, the viaduct, And then you've got the old, you know, it might not be the old one, but considering that these two are the same style, I'd say they were built around about the same time. So I think that's the old M2. That currently runs northbound, and northbound only, which you'll be able to see by this sign if I zoom in. There you go, the old sign to London via the M2. And then this one, it's wider. It looks to be the newer build, just because it's a different style, purely that's all. It looks older, like it looks like the concrete under there is a lot older, but it may just be because of its style, the fact that it's a bit more open. But yeah, that one heads off south. Southbound M2. But hey, it's not a bad little look, apart from, yeah. Look at that, 3 big old bridges. It's a viaduct and a bridge in one. A vidge. Oh, the train's whooshing! Anyway, I'm gonna crack on. Sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna crack on. I'll see you at some other point in my venture. Are you ready? Ready for that old door opening shot? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's leave this where we started, shall we? Look at that cone. Got out of focus cone. It just refuses to focus on the cone. I love it. Go on, focus on the chain link fence. Look at that chain link.